Hey everyone. Today I thought I'd do a yoga class for hips and shoulders and neck. I know it's something everyone could probably use right now. So yeah, enjoy. So we'll begin class as normal in a easy, comfortable seated position. If you do have blocks at home, maybe you place one underneath your hips to prop yourself up. Just taking a moment to sit quietly. It's really important to begin class in this way. Just to draw your attention inward, to bring your focus inward, to help quiet your mind, to help relax the body, to slow everything down a bit. So you can close your eyes and begin to let that process happen. Beginning to notice your just natural breath flow. And during times like this, it is easy to get caught up in the negative sides to it all. But just take a moment and think of all the beautiful sides to what's happening. The freedom to rest, to relax, to take some time to heal, to connect to yourself, to your soul, to get out of a routine or maybe create a new one. And just think of all the positive sides to what's going on in the world right now. And see if you could create a list in your mind of at least 5 things you're grateful for right now. It's really important to embrace things that are out of our control. We really have no control with what is going on in the world right now, so just kind of ease into that, relax into that. Just let that be. Let your mind be okay with that. Allow your body to rest, to take it easy. And keeping your eyes closed, tap into the sounds that you can hear. Right now, it's pretty quiet where I am, but I can hear a mourning dove. I can hear a dog barking. I can hear my neighbors upstairs. So just tap into all that you can hear, maybe inside your house or your apartment, and then outside your house or your apartment. And then drawing your awareness back to your body. Open your eyes gently, take your time to do so. Letting your eyes adjust to the light. And then very easily just starting to lift your chin up. And then with the exhale, bringing the chin down into the chest, just very gentle here. And inhale, lifting the chin up. And then exhale, bringing the chin into the chest. And inhale, lifting the chin up. And exhale, dropping chin to chest. And bring your head back to neutral. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up. And exhale, releasing them down slowly away from the ears. Just pulling, pulling, pulling. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, pulling the shoulders down. And inhale up. And exhale down. You reach your arms out in front of you. Circle around your wrist. Release any cracks in your joints or in your fingers, wrists. And flex your left hand down with your palm facing out. Take your right hand, just lightly press on the fingertips, sending them back towards the body. And switching over to the other side, right palm flexed. And gently press your fingertips back and towards you. And then shaking that out. And you release your fingertips out a few inches away from your hips. With your inhale breath, reach up, lift and lengthen. With your exhale breath, twist to the right side. So taking your left hand either to the thigh or to the knee. Right hand falls behind the low back. And softly gazing over the right shoulder. And inhale, reaching up through center. And exhale, twisting over to the left side. And one more time on each side. Inhale, big reach up. Exhale, twisting to the right. And maintaining the length through the spine. Core is strong. And again, inhale, big reach up. And exhale over to the left side. And we'll come back through center. Take the hands out in front. Begin to walk them forward as you lengthen your spine. And let your head and your neck rest. And then use your fingertips here. Push them into the ground or into your mat and just roll your hips down and back. So really elongating through the spine. And then walk your hands back in and lift up and take a few shoulder rolls up, back, and around. And changing the direction of the rolls. Good. Let's come up to a standing position at the top of the mat. And feet hips distance wide. Go ahead, reach behind you, intertwine your fingers. And with your inhale breath, roll your shoulders back, puff out your heart, lift your chin. And with your exhale, bring a soft bend to your knees, fold forward. As your head comes forward, press your arms up and back. You can keep a soft bend in your elbows here. Just try to let your upper body be fully relaxed and heavy. Now if you feel your shoulders coming towards your ears, roll them back and away so you have lots of length through your neck. You can rock your head up and down. Good. And then inhale, pushing through the feet. Use your hands to support you. Rise back up. And then just rock side to side, keeping your hands interlaced. And we'll keep this gentle rock here. Just unhook your fingers, let your arms be heavy. And just sway. And I'm going going to turn to face you. You can see what I'm doing. Feet are still hips distance. Drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Take the first 2 fingers of the right hand, bring them to the left side of your temple, and then press your head closer to the shoulder as you lengthen and reach your left arm to the side. So breathing into the neck and the shoulder. Take an inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, slowly send your left arm back. And take another inhale. And exhale, press your arm a little further back. Good, and then we'll release out. Switching to the other side, bring your head up through center and gently drop your left ear down towards the left shoulder. Take the first 2 fingers of the left hand and press them against the right side of your temple. Draw your ear down towards your shoulder. Reach your right arm out to the side. Take an inhale. On your exhale, press your arm back, keeping your ear nice and close to the shoulder. Take another inhale, and exhale, press your arm back a little further. And then inhale, bring your head to center. One more time, interlace your fingers behind you, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart, lift your chin, soft bend in your knees, exhale, forward fold. As your head drops, remember arms are coming up overhead, and then we'll go ahead and loosen the shoulders here just by rolling them down and back away from the ears. And unhook your fingers, let them release all the way down to your mat or just to wherever they fall. And widen your feet further than your hips. And bring your hands to your elbows, opposite elbows, for ragdoll pose. And just bringing a soft sway to the upper body. Head is relaxed, no strain on your neck. And just staying here for a little bit. Letting the spine decompress. And you let go of your elbows, bring your hands to the top of your mat. Open your toes out wide to the sides. Drop your heels, or turn your heels to face in. Drop your hips back towards your heels to a yogi squat. Now turn to face you. You can see this. And bring your hands to the heart center and push your elbows against your knees as you lengthen tall through the spine. Just coming to breath. And with your inhale, let's push down through the feet. Press your palms together and rise yourself up to standing, reaching up. And then exhale, coming right back down into your squat. And inhale, pushing up, reaching up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale it up. And exhale it down. And again, inhale it up. Exhaling it down. Okay, let's release the hands to the mat. Lift the hips up halfway. Rotate the feet in so they're parallel. And then take your hands behind your shins and pull your way in closer to your legs. Now you can keep a soft bend in your knees here. Let your head be heavy. Some of you might try to straighten your legs to get a deeper stretch to the hamstrings. Good. And then hands will come to the top of your mat. Take a big step back with your left leg. Just drop the left knee down. And straighten your right leg back for runner's stretch. You might not get all the way straight here. Hips are even. On an inhale, I want you to gaze forward, lengthen your spine. On the exhale, try bringing your heart and your chest closer down towards your leg as you fold. Hands can stay in, or you can walk them ahead of you. Toes are either flexed, maybe they're pointed, depending on what feels best for you. focusing on the hamstrings, breathing there to release. And on an inhale, let's roll forward. And keep your hands framing the right foot. Tuck your left toes under. Lift and rise your knee. Take both hands inside your right foot and slowly just pivot to the side so feet are parallel. And then exhale, fold, bend your knees, bend your elbows. Let your head relax and just take a moment to breathe here. If there is a bend in your knees, you could try to straighten your legs out more. Make sure your body weight is even between your heels and your toes. Good. And then we'll lift up out of the pose and transition to the left. So pivoting the feet around. Hands frame the left foot now. Gently drop the right knee and straighten the left leg for runner's stretch. Remember, inhale from your waistline to the crown of your head, lengthen. You can look forward. Exhale, fold, drop your chest first. Hands can either stay in or you can lengthen them out. Toes either flexed or pointed. Inhale, we'll come forward again, hands still framing left foot, right toes tuck, lift and rise your knee. Again, pivoting to the side, feet parallel, a little bit wider than your hips. Bring a bend to your knees, push down through your feet, rise up slowly through your spine, reach up. And then exhale, just drop your arms down. And then inhale, stretch your arms up again. Exhale, bring them down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Good. Goddess pose. We'll rotate the heels in, toes out. Inhale again, sweeps the arms up. On the exhale, we'll come down, bending at the knees, bending at the elbows. Elbows should be in line with the shoulders, back is straight. Let's try to find some comfort here in your hips. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Okay, let's bring a little, of momentum or movement here. Inhale up, exhale coming down, and inhale it up, and exhale coming down, and inhale it up, exhale bringing it down, and one more big stretch up, exhale bringing it down to hold again, letting each exhale just take you a little bit deeper into the hips. Relax your arms, straighten your legs. Turn your left foot in so it's parallel with the back edge of your mat. Turn your right toes to face forward. Coming into a warrior two. And expand your arms out. Make sure they're even across. For good alignment in your legs, you want your front heel to intersect your back inner arch. You're gonna look out over towards, or out towards, or out over the right hand. Take an inhale. And exhale to settle into your pose. On your next breath in, flip both palms, straighten your right leg, reach up. And drawing the inner thighs together, exhale, back into warrior two. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, expanding out. And inhaling up. Exhaling out. One more time, inhale, reaching it up. And then exhale, expanding out. We'll reverse here, flipping the right palm. Just be light with your left hand as you reach the right arm up. Keep sending the right knee forward. And press your front knee, your right knee out towards the pinky side of your foot. Lengthen through your fingertips. Breathe, breathe, breathe into the rib cage. the stretch here, straighten the right leg, keep reaching back. And inhale, rise on up. And rotate your right foot in so it's parallel with the right side of your mat, left toes firm out. Warrior two, opposite side, arms expanding to the sides, make them even. Gaze is towards your left hand. Just fighting the breath. On your next inhale, flip both palms, straighten your left leg, reach up. On an exhale, expand out. Inhale it up. Exhale out. Inhale it up. Exhale out. One more, inhale up. And exhale it out. Reverse warrior. Light with the right hand. Lengthen through the left fingertips, left knee sliding forward. And tap it out towards the pinky side of your foot more. Go ahead, deepen your stretch by straightening your left leg. Keep lengthening through the fingertips as you ground down through the feet. And then inhale, rising up. And straighten your left leg's already straight. So just turn your both feet forward again. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, dive forward. Heart leads you, arms stretching out to the sides. And bring a bend to your knees to help you get there. Hands come down. We'll pivot to the right side for lizard pose. So both feet facing the right. And take both hands inside your right foot. Toe heel your right foot off to the side. Now this right here would be your fullest lizard. You drop to the forearms. You can bring your forearms parallel. You could intertwine fingers. Left knee will be lifted. If you want to modify, you can always release the left knee down. If you do have blocks, you can bring your blocks underneath your hands. It's folding here. And if you are in your full lizard pose, and gently drop the left knee down, and we'll all come back up onto the hands. Taking the hands shoulder width apart. On an inhale, I want you to glide your hips forward. Start to lengthen through your spine, roll your shoulders back. And then exhale, push through the fingertips. Send your hips back towards your left heel, or just back towards the back edge of your mat as your right leg starts to straighten. And inhale, bringing it forward again. And exhale, straightening. If your leg doesn't get straight, that's okay. Here, inhale, forward. And exhale, straightening. And one more time, bringing it forward. And exhale, straightening. Next time we come forward, we'll take the right hand to the inner part of the right knee or thigh and push the knee and thigh back and away from the chest. Creating lots of space there. And lift your chin up, open up through your throat. Bring both hands back to the top of your mat. Send your right knee back to meet your left, coming into a child's pose. So big toes together, let's widen the knees. Drop the hips back on the heels and just rest the forehead. You can even relax the elbows here. Inhale, coming up to tabletop. We'll step our left foot forward, this time coming into lizard pose on the other side. If you took the full lizard, your right Toes will tuck. You lift your back knee, drop into the forearms here. If you modified, knee is down. If you used your blocks can go underneath the forearms. Let your head relax. If you did, drop your knee. If you did lift your knee, drop it down. And bring your hands shoulder width apart. Inhale, start to glide your hips forward, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, send your hips back as the left leg straightens. And inhale, coming forward. And exhale, pressing back. And inhale, forward. And inhale, we'll come forward and take the left hand inside the inner part of the left knee and thigh. And this actively push your knee out away from your chest, create space here. And bringing both hands back to the mat, slide your left knee to meet your right, child's pose. You can either keep your knees and thighs together, or you can open up your knees apart, dropping forward. And let's bring it up to tabletop. It's taking a few rounds of cat and cow, wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips, starting with a neutral spine. Keep your neck long. On an inhale breath, drop your chest, curl your tailbone up, lift your chin. Exhale, tailbone under, strong core as you round your back up. And inhale, coming down. And exhale, rounding up. And inhale down. Exhale down. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And come back to a neutral spine again. Thread the needle pose. Inhale, right arm rises up. Press your arm back, press your shoulder back, gaze towards your hand. Exhale, take your right arm, weave it underneath. You can release the arm down, let the right side of your head just relax comfortably on your mat. Let your right arm relax as well. Inhale, left arm rises high. You could stay here, reaching through the fingertips, or you could take a bind, wrapping your right hand around, your left hand around to the right hip, just peeling back your left shoulder to engage the core. And feel free to add on here by extending the left leg straight back behind you. Okay, let's come out slowly and press up to table. Inhale, rise the left arm up and press the arm back, press the shoulder back, look towards your hand, weave your arm underneath, relax the left side of your head down fully to the ground. Inhale, right arm reaches high. And you could stay here, just reaching through the fingers, or you could bind, wrap your hand around, low back or left hip. If you're going in even further, right leg extends behind. And slowly release out, pressing up the table, and then back to a child's pose again. walk your hands in, bring your knees together, drop your hips to either side, wrap your legs out in front of you and just shake them out. And scooch your hips to the middle of your mat, lay on back, take your knees right into your chest, give yourself a big hug, and walk side to side. You could also go underneath your knees. And happy baby, reaching for the outside edges of the feet. Slide your knees down towards the shoulders, and you want your ankles right over your knees. You can also grab onto your shins here. Just pull them down. Maybe there's a soft sway. And let go. Bring your feet flat to your mat, hips distance wide. Cross your right ankle over your left knee and then reach both of your hands behind the left thigh, interlacing the fingers for a figure 4 stretch. And hug your left knee and thigh into the chest. Keep sliding the right knee out and away from the right hip. And you can stay back, you can lift your head up. Extend your left leg up, pointing and flexing. Let's draw the left leg in closer to the chest one more time. Good, and then let your head rest back. And take your left hand to your right foot. Take your right hand to your right knee and just let your left leg slowly release all the way down to your mat. And start to circle around this right hip. Be gentle and change the direction of your circles. And then we'll take our left hand to the outside of the knee, just slowly pressing the knee across the body to the left as you lengthen your right arm to the right. And gaze towards your right hand as easily keep pressing your knee closer to the ground. Inhale, bring your knee back through center, wrap your hands around your knee, and hug your knee into your chest. Exhale, extending the right leg long, and reach the arms up overhead. Take a full body stretch, point your toes, reach through the fingers. And we'll set our feet hips distance wide again, and cross the left ankle over the right knee. And interlace the fingers behind the right thigh and then actively draw the thigh into the chest. And sliding your left knee out and away from your hip. And lift your head up. You can extend the right leg up, pointing and flexing. Circling around your ankle. And inhale, draw the leg into the chest even more. And let your head rest back. Take your right hand to the left foot. Take your left hand to your left knee and then slowly let your right leg drop all the way down to your mat and circle around your left hip. And changing direction of the circles. And let's take the right hand to the outside of the knee. Press the knee to the right now. And reach the left arm to the left, just gazing over towards your left hand, and just easily gliding the knee down towards the floor. And bringing your knee back to center, give it one more tug into the chest. Exhale, extending the left leg long, full body stretch, arms up.
Stretching out through your fingers. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And bound angle. Let's join the soles of the feet together. Just let your knees drop to the sides. If you do have blocks or pillows, you can place them underneath your knees for some support. Otherwise, no prop is necessary. And bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your stomach. Close your eyes, let your upper body be relaxed. Let your stomach muscles relax. Let your knees even relax right onto the pillows or the blocks. Slowing it all down, your mind, your body, your breath. For a shoulder release here, you can take the arms up overhead, grabbing opposite elbows. Just let your shoulders and your forearms settle back onto the mat. And just staying here for as long as you like, eyes closed, body relaxed and heavy. Gently peel your knees off the block, slowly, slowly. Just step your feet wider than your mats here. You can keep your arms how they are. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side, just letting one drop in, the other one drop outward. Lifting your knees up to wheel your feet together. Extend your legs out on your mat. Take one more final full-bodied stretch. And if you ventured off your mat like I did, you can find your way back on it for your Shavasana pose. But widen your legs, let your feet just drop to the sides. Create some space from your hips and your arms. Palms facing up. Roll your shoulders back and down, eyes closed, just finding stillness here. Letting each exhale take you into a deeper place of rest and surrender. Legs become heavy, your arms become heavy, your head become heavy, even your eyes becoming heavy. breath back into your body. Just bring some gentle movements to your fingers and your toes. Just taking your time, moving slowly. When you're ready, you can take one last full stretch, sending the arms up overhead. Folding over to your right side for fetal position, using your hands to support your head. Hands will bring you back up to a seated position again when you started class. And lengthen through your spine again, join your hands together at your heart. Let's close your eyes for a moment. Just ending the way we started, just connecting back inward. Just bringing your mind to a place of gratitude, focusing on, again, the positive sides to life right now. Inviting positivity into your mind and into your body, into your heart. And letting it radiate outward to others. And as always, I thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed my class. Namaste. And if you have any friends that would be interested in watching my channel, please tell them to subscribe. I'll be sending out a special class for the first 50 subscribers. So thanks everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day.